and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. Bitcoin closed August sluggishly despite significant institutional purchases. Now, Strategy and Metaplanet collectively acquired 5,370 Bitcoin, reinforcing the trend of nations and firms adding Bitcoin to their treasuries by issuing debt. Meanwhile, Ethereum displayed bullish momentum, with the network recording 1.8 million transactions, its highest in a year. Rising ETH lockups reflect growing confidence, particularly as US regulators clarified staking definitions. However, Bitcoin struggled, losing over 5% during the month. A $2.7 billion whale trade triggered a sharp flash crash on August 24, deepening market weakness. While Ethereum signals growth, Bitcoin's volatility and treasury-driven purchases remain defining features of August's digital asset landscape. Hyperliquid, a fast-growing decentralized derivatives platform, now has institutional-grade exposure through a new ETP launched by 21 shares on the SIX Swiss exchange. The ETP allows investors to access the Hyperliquid token without managing wallets or on-chain custody, marking a milestone for institutional adoption. 21 shares emphasize Hyperliquid's dominant market presence, reporting more than $8 billion in daily trading volume, $2 trillion in cumulative trades since 2023 debut, and roughly 80% of its total decentralized perpetual trading activity. The listing reinforces Switzerland's role as a hub for digital asset investment products while bridging institutional finance and emerging DeFi protocols. Hyperliquid's market footprint positions it as a key player in global derivatives innovation. The University of Hong Kong is preparing to accept Bitcoin and other digital assets for tuition fees and donations, signaling a breakthrough in Hong Kong's ambition to lead global digital finance. Professor Kai Hongbin, Dean of the Faculty of Business and Economics, confirmed that all technical requirements for all transition are complete, paving the way for imminent integration. Kai noted that while Bitcoin remains volatile, HKU has risk frameworks in place to mitigate challenges. The initiative is intended as both a test case and a demonstration of HKU's commitment to financial innovation and blockchain research. The move strengthens Hong Kong's positioning as a hub for digital transformation, combining regulation, academic study, and real-world application. Eric Trump, co-founder of American Bitcoin and son of US President Donald Trump, reinforced his bold forecast for Bitcoin's long-term value at BTC Asia 2025. He stated there is no question that Bitcoin will reach $1 million per coin within several years, highlighting the lack of public understanding of digital money despite increasing adoption. So Trump has previously predicted a $1 million price target for December 2024, underscoring his confidence in Bitcoin's trajectory. While the prediction is ambitious, it reflects broader sentiment among some market participants who view Bitcoin as a future global reserve asset. His comments add political weight to Bitcoin discussions, especially with his family's prominent involvement in the industry. Alex Spiro, Elon Musk's longtime attorney, is set to chair a new public company aiming to raise $200 million for a Dogecoin treasury. So according to Fortune, the initiative is backed by House of Doge, launched earlier this year by the Dogecoin Foundation. The treasury firm will serve as a public investment vehicle, allowing shareholders to gain stock market exposure to Dogecoin without direct token ownership. And the move represents the latest effort to formalize Memecoin investment structures, making Dogecoin's transition into institutional-style vehicles. While backers of the initiative hope the fund will provide both liquidity and legitimacy for Dogecoin while strengthening its role in the broader financial ecosystem. The company is headquartered in Miami, positioning it at the center of US innovation. China Financial Leasing is preparing its first direct allocation into digital assets, signaling growing institutional confidence in physical Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. According to its interim performance report, the group is evaluating ETFs that hold actual cryptocurrency reserves rather than synthetic instruments, aligning with custody-backed frameworks that meet institutional standards. The move reflects broader market trends where dollar weakness and Bitcoin's resilience are driving demand for physically backed products. So by focusing on ETFs tied to tangible holdings, China Financial Leasing aims to ensure risk management while gaining exposure to leading digital assets. This marks a significant development in Asia's institutional adoption, highlighting Bitcoin and Ethereum's growing acceptance in mainstream financial portfolios. El Salvador has restructured its national Bitcoin holdings worth approximately $678 million into 14 separate wallets to enhance security against potential quantum computing risks. The government's Bitcoin office confirmed that each address now holds up to 500 Bitcoin, significantly reducing exposure should quantum tech advance to the point of cracking public keys. While officials explained that Bitcoin addresses reveal public keys once funds are spent, potentially making them vulnerable in a post-quantum environment. The redistribution is a precautionary step reflecting the nation's proactive approach to Bitcoin custody. El Salvador continues to be a pioneer in sovereign Bitcoin adoption while seeking innovative safeguards to ensure long-term protection of its national reserves. South Korean authorities have dismantled one of the country's largest cyber fraud operations while stole nearly 39 billion won through SIM swap and hacking schemes. So, the Seoul Metropolitan Police revealed that a group exploited weak cybersecurity across government, IT, and financial systems, comprising the personal data of 258 victims. High-profile individuals were targeted, including athletes, lawyers, business leaders, and celebrities. BTS star Jungkook narrowly avoided losing 8.4 billion won in HYBE stock during the attack. The operation's international footprint spanned from Seoul to Bangkok, highlighting the scale of the fraud. Authorities' successful crackdown underscores increasing risk of cyber-enabled financial theft and the need for strong defenses. Agentic AI startup Eliza Labs has filed a lawsuit against Elon Musk's XAI, alleging monopolistic practices and unfair treatment. Co-founder Shaw Walters claims XAI initially invited collaboration but later demanded excessive licensing fees and attempted to extract proprietary information, including technical documentation and usage data. Where Walters alleges XAI replicated Eliza's ideas before deplatforming the project from its ecosystem. The lawsuit frames XAI's actions as an attempt to suppress competition in the emerging agentic AI space. Eliza Labs argues that the dispute represents a broader issue of innovation versus monopolization in advanced AI platforms. Well, the case should shape the evolving relationship between independent AI developers and major industry players like XAI. Law enforcement agencies in the Asia-Pacific region working with Tether, Binance, OKX and Chainalysis have frozen nearly $47 million linked to pig butchering scams. Using blockchain tracing tools, investigators tracked victim deposits across dozens of wallets connected to Southeast Asian scam networks. While the illicit transfers occurred between November 2022 and July 2023, ultimately funding pig butchering schemes that prey on unsuspecting victims through fraudulent investment promises. While the collaboration underscores the importance of public-private partnership in dismantling cross-border financial crime. By leveraging blockchain analytics, authorities were able to identify and disrupt criminal networks operating at scale, marking a victory for regional anti-fraud efforts. That's all in the bulletin today. Keep watching 3.0 TV for more such updates and do log on to our website www.3versetv.com or scan the QR code.